let me change. Can I change this a little bit? Because I think there's more important things in life than sports. I really do. You know, sports are great, but I mean, what is the significance of slam dunking a basketball? I mean, what is that significance? There's no significance. Or what's the significance of me squatting 300 pounds? I mean, that's nice. I remember when I broke the world record, I was so excited. I called my mother. I said, "Hey, Mom, guess what? I broke the world record tonight." She said, "Oh, that's nice. How's the car running?" You know, and that really puts it in perspective. You know, there's more important things in life than playing shortstop, slam dunking a basketball, lifting heavy weights. I mean, really, the significance of that is minimal. It's fun, it's recreation, it's challenging, but it really doesn't mean that much. You know what's really important in life, really important, is being a good person. Really, that's to me why I even come here, because I want to share my experiences with you so that maybe we can change. You know, because we don't love anymore. You know, we really don't. We don't even listen to people anymore. We have all this factualism in the world. It's terrible. You know, and I like that I'm an athlete because it gives me the opportunity to talk about other things, to be honest with you. Because most people won't listen to me unless I can squat 603 pounds, which is a shame. My goal in life is not to be a great athlete. It's not to be an intellect. My goal in life is to be a good person. That is what's truly important in life. You know, I think it's important to be a total human being. You have to be physically developed, intellectually developed, spiritually, and socially. That's very important in life because all that you are is all that you have. And what you have is the only thing you can give. You know, they say you can't love somebody unless you love yourself. And if you have nothing to give, how can you love yourself? You will find this. The strong are gentle. The cruel are weak. I really believe that. You know, when people misinterpret that all the time, they say, well, he's so gentle, he's nothing. But that's not true. You can only find strength in the gentle. The people who are truly weak are people who are cruel. They're always trying to gain vantage point because they never develop themselves. Good people are giving people. Yes, I said physically developed. I'm an athlete and I love sports. I really do. You know, but that is not the way. That is not the way to success in life. I can tell you that. I say this: if you're a great athlete, go for it. You know, but the chances of you really being successful in life through athletics is very, very slim. When I worked with the Kansas City Royals baseball team, we did a study. And we found out that there was 250,000 kids playing high school baseball every year. 250,000. Do you know how many get college scholarships from those 250,000? 6,000. That's all. Out of those 6,000, how many do you think are actually drafted by the major leagues? About 200, 250. Of those 200 or 250, only 6 ever make it to the major leagues. Only about 1 of those stay in there for more than 5 years. The chances of being successful in sports are very, very slim. Very slim. So if you think you have this mentality, you're coming to college just to go to the pros, your chances are not very good. I don't mean to squash anybody's dreams. That's just statistics and facts. And I say, if you're good, go for it. And there's nothing wrong with sports. But once again, sports are just a game. Nothing more, nothing less. Your physical body, I think that's important. I think it's great that everybody stays in shape. That is so important. You know why it's important? Because your body carries around the most essential part of you, and that's your brain. That is what's truly important. If you have a good mind, you can go beyond. Malcolm X said that. He said, they can incarcerate, they can put me in chains, but with my mind I can go beyond prison walls. You know, if you have a good mind, you can go anywhere. Intelligence is so important. I mean, to be honest with you, I always felt this. I'm not a really gifted athlete. I've always played my game above my shoulders. The reason I was successful is because I looked at every little edge I could find. Okay? I looked at hypnosis, didn't work out so well. I looked at biofeedback, that was pretty good. I looked at colors, how they affected my performance. I looked at nutrition, I looked at music, I looked at everything. I looked what everything could offer me, and I used those things to become a world-class athlete with less than a world-class body. Okay? And it works. You can do that. See that? I don't understand. I do not understand why people just don't want to be this enormous thing. Why they don't want to learn everything. Because every time you learn something new, you become something new and something greater. And the significance of you being great is that now you can share it with somebody else. That is the significance of life. To make a difference in other people's lives. That's what's important. It's not just spouting out facts and doing things like that. It's making a difference in other people's life. We're not doing that. You know, people have become so apathetic. The average college student reads 1 book a year. That freaks me out. Or learns 23 new words a year. That freaks me out. I mean, think about this. If you're in a relationship, you don't want to be just physically masturbated. You want to be psychologically masturbated too. You want to have everything. And if you don't, you're selling yourself short. And our Lord said that too. He said, you reap what you sow in life. If you have nothing to give, expect nothing in return. And that is so true. You see it in life all the time. People who are shallow have nothing and get nothing. I mean that. You see two good-looking people, two bodies together, they never work out, trust me. Because you have to have more than just your physical prowess. You have to have a mind. And the true measure of happiness, the true measure of happiness is pushing your brain and your soul and your heart to the furthest reaches of our capabilities. That is true happiness. When you go beyond not what you think is possible, but what everybody else thinks possible, that is true happiness. And that is a mental thing. It is not a physical thing.